Hey everybody, Brandon with Bearded CB82, and on this video, well, in the past I had a lot of the starting off diesel tool recommendation videos where I went through storage, different brands, kits, things of that matter. And well, I've got some Capri tools here, and this is their 93 piece set. Now, a lot of you are probably curious as to how much is included in a set, and it's the Apprentice set, and it's a $500 set. Now, if you are a student, they do have a student and or military discount that you're able to use on their site. Now, a lot of other people like, well, Snap-on, if you're in school, for tech school, you get a 50% discount, which is true. Not gonna knock that, especially with the way that their tools are going, but then you'll say, oh, well, they have their 140, 50 some odd piece set, like what this one was here. This came with the blue cart way back in the day. That was like a whole different set. And it's a 3/8 and 1/4 inch drive set, metric and standard. And, you know, it has spark plug sockets, everything else, and then the little bitty foam divider and bit driver and whatnot. Made in Taiwan. Not gonna knock the quality of the tools per se, but 20 of the pieces that they include in that set from Blue Point are these little guys, bits. And the bits are not covered by the Snap-on warranty. They're pretty fair bits. I will say I still have some that I'm still using. The ratchets that you get are the basic quick release style. I still have them. I've only had to, I think I've, outside of the Will It Break videos, had to do the heads outside of these just in usage. Might as well use them, see what they'll do, even though I've got plenty of other ratchets back when I had them in rotation. Had to get them warrantied out one additional time each a piece. I'm not a fan of the quick release style ratchets as well. But, so if you're starting off, you get the Apprentice set. Now, keep in mind that Blue Point set now, I think it's like $830 or $840. I'll insert a screenshot here of their website price. You're going to be like, well, I get that for 50% off now. That's still going to cost you $450 after tax. So what more do you get in a set like this from Capri Tools than you would just the basic ratchet socket extension set? Granted, 6-point SAE metric, shallow and deep, relatively comprehensive, and the quality of the sockets are what you would expect from Taiwanese Blue Point, and they do work fairly well. We're going to see what Capri Tools all has to offer within theirs. So let's get things turned around and go over some tools. All right, so this is their full set that you get. You can choose either SAE or metric. This is the SAE since I switched jobs, of course, as you know, and I'm no longer working for Evo Transportation. Since they're pretty much about bankrupt. So I jumped ship just in time, and now I have a state-affiliated job. All right, so we've got quite a stint of things. So it includes a full set of almost everything. So keep in mind, this is $50 more, or roughly the same price if you're a student, than that one Blue Point kit. So we have the wire stripper. Those are kind of handy. I do like those. That's actually That's got some weight to it. We're going to have fun with this, especially since I got a wiring job going on right now. Ooh. You get a full-on hacksaw with blade. That is awesome. That is heavy duty as all get out. I like that. Tool-free adjustments. Sweet. So, yeah. The 1/4-inch sockets, standard and deep, full set. And let's not talk about what just that alone would run you from Blue Point. The SAE, all the way up to 1 inch. Wow. So that's that tool set. And keep in mind, if you were to order this online and you spend your $400 some odd with your student discount, and you can just throw the socket set in that they have a metric as well, or if you want the metric, you can add the SAE on without having to buy a whole nother kit. Makes it fairly simple. So I will be testing those out. So we've got 1/4-inch, 3/8 inch standard and deep. We've got the Capri Tools hex set, which is good because the index I have is somewhere in my garage, and I've been needing another one of these, a better one for here at the shop. So, pretty good so far. Regular wire strippers. Itch. Ooh, those are very Klein-like. Okay. We'll add these definitely into the rotation as well. Extension set, wobble plus, basically, 1/4-inch. That's the whole shebang. I like that. That long one's going to be real handy. Does have knurling, except for the little bitty one, which that's fine. I think the snap-ons. So I'll be able to do some nice comparison of those. I don't think that, or it might be somewhere in here. I got it somewhere on the toolbox. So that'll go into rotation as well. Let's talk about how much that runs you off the tool truck. Oh, we've got the 3/8 breaker bar, which the Blue Point kit just comes with. Give me a second here. That little breaker bar, which it's actually a fair breaker bar. I'm not going to knock it. I've beat the living crap out of this. That is a little bit more of a breaker bar. So we're going to see how this holds up here at the shop. And I'll be giving updates and everything else as I rotate through these tools. And we have the SAE Wobble Plus 3/8 drive. SAE. Well, it's a 3/8 drive. Of course, it's going to work for standard or metric. It really doesn't matter. So you have another Wobble Plus, which I will definitely be able to compare those to the snap-ons. Then you also get, we're going to see how these work out. You get the big one, 10-inch, and the 7-inch, the little ones. Very Nipex-ish, and Snap-on recently went to something similar themselves. I believe it's a Baco make, but they've, yeah. So there's what you're also getting out of this set for the Apprentice set. Now these, I cannot express my like for those because I've been using them. They've been in rotation for some time now. The closest thing to snap-on that you're going to get is these CP90s, the 90-tooth Capri Tools ratchets. And soft grip, the handles, the closest you're going to find to a snap-on. Everything else about this, yes. So you get the new, updated, unlike, well, yeah, there's your 3/8 Blue Point for comparison. You get the new soft grip ratchets. Those I might save for something else since I've already got a set in rotation. We'll set these to the side. I'll think about that. Blue Point. Ooh. The ball peen ratchet. This is their 26-ounce ratchet hammer. Ball peen hammer. Ball peen ratchet. Where the heck did I get that from? So, that might have to... It's very new, so it's got a very smooth handle. So, we're going to see... That's actually heavier than my snap-on. I think this is the 16. Yeah, 16 ounce. Let's see what you get there. So 26 ounce. Comparative, I'm pretty sure this is a fiberglass reinforced, same as this for your dead blow. That's got a little bit more to it. This came with chisel set. I traded in my old Matco stuff for a snap-on chisel set, chisel and punch set, since Matco just doesn't want to stop by any of the shops that I'm at. So, yeah. So, ball peen, 26 ounce. Regular dead blow hammer. That is, ooh, made in the USA. 21 ounce basic dead blow. This will be handy. I don't have a little one like this in my rotation. How about that? Made in the USA. 21 ounce. Yeah. Eat your heart out, Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight can't put that on any of their stickers, and neither can Matco and a lot of the Mac stuff that you get as well. It'll say assembled in the United States. So yeah, another hammer. And where's my skizzers? Underneath all of those tools, so this is with tray, 9-piece. This is the screwdriver set, which I haven't had a chance to try their screwdrivers. Some other guys have. So, oh, with foam tray. That's their newer hard foam tray. So you get a full 9-piece screwdriver set. We'll be adding those into rotation and giving those. That's a very much like a Wera style screwdriver handle. It's like somebody just took a piece of basically clay and gripped the hand. So there you go. I kind of like how those feel. So that's very nice. And then the big piece. In the tray, also the same, from 1/4 inch to 1. So equivocally, if I had to put everything else here, even if you had a student discount through Snap-on, I think you're going to spend probably about $1,400 on tools that you get here that you would if you were to get the just the Blue Point ones. Yeah. So I think we went over that little bitty blue cart that they sell it to you for a penny if you buy the whole tech kit that comes with it. You're going to be into that for 2 grand because you are going to get the metric wrenches and you're going to get the metric sockets. And other than that, the Blue Point screwdrivers and a set of Blue Point strippers. And those, open up the right drawer, are just these guys. Now, these have been handy. They've been good. Don't get me wrong. And, the cheap old, one where you can swap out the ends and everything else for the, snap rings. There we go. Had to think about it for a second. So you're gonna have that, and what else? Oh, it'll come with these. So you're gonna be out $2,000 for what you could get for far below half the cost, because it's $100 some odd dollars for the 8mm to the 19mm, or you can get the master one for a bit more that has up to 24mm on the metric. If you wanted to add that in, and then your socket sets, if you wanted to add that in, and you'd have basically a cart full of tools that you could get from these guys for a lot less. So I've got some rearranging to do. So, got some rearranging to do in bubblegum right here, and get things into rotation. Oh no, it fell out. Oh darn. Not like I haven't seen that happen in plenty of Snap-on's little kits anyways. But yeah. What does equivocally $500 get you for a starting kit? You're not going to come anywhere near that for Blue Point, even if you get the socket and ratchet set, and that's pretty much most of what you're getting for about the same price. It's kind of a no-brainer. So for starting off Diesel, it probably wouldn't hurt to take a look at things like Capri Tools, because I beat the shit out of them, and they work. And I've been beating the crap out of them for almost a decade, longer than that maybe. So 2009 years. And yeah, they've been sending me stuff. They've been updating their things, their ratchets. This was a long time coming, work in progress. I've done some testing and evaluation on other prototypes that they had some good results, had some bad results, and then when it came down to the soft grip and their other ones, this was kind of the thing that definitely set them apart from a lot of other folks. Ulsa Tools has some good options. Their sockets are frickin' tighter than probably anybody else's. Got something that's kind of grimy, or it's been, deformed because, oh no, it's a 14mm. No, it's a 9/16 socket that you need on that 3/8 bolt. Just because you think it's a 14mm is not the case, especially since you have to beat every single one of those out because some odd reason people just can't get it through their heads that maybe you should be using standard on things that are a 3/8 bolt, for example. So, yeah, you have those, and then they tell you, oh, you can't use a 9/16 on that. That's wrong. Oh, darn, it just works how it's supposed to. Yes, I've worked with those people. You know, they've done the job for a couple years, but they've got 30 years experience. It's always awesome, let me tell you. Nowadays, I work with somebody who's a bit older than me, and he's got the 45 years industry experience from ag, Class 8, variations of Class 8, and then to the stuff we're working on now here with state benefits. So it's good. So, yes, Capri Tools. All these things are going into rotation, and so I've got to load up more tools to take home. Oh well. So, without further ado, remember, shop safety is just as important as firearm safety. If you screw something up, somebody could die. And as far as starting off kits go, yes, that would be a no-brainer. All of these and these, made in the USA, mind you. And this, and these, and that's, and those, and Wobble Plus extensions, 3/8 and 1/4 inch, and a very nice hacksaw. Also made in Taiwan. Yep, made in Taiwan as well. So, like the Blue Point, it's made in Taiwan, and this is their. Oh, these are 72 tooth. I forget. It's been a while. Nowhere near as good as what the Capri Tools ratchets are. I will say that they work as far as overall quality. Or you can just spend about the same price on this one kit, and that's only if you're a student. Because if you're not a student and you want to try to buy this kit, if it's not on sale, you're spending almost, after taxes, $900 for the one kit. I think that's a no-brainer. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and leave it at that. So, you want a good starter kit that you can add to? The hell with it. Stay off the truck. It's not worth it. These are all lifetime warranty tools. So, and I can attest to that. All right. Y'all have a good one.